Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of The Fight Guys. I am Fernando Pimentel from BehindTheGloves.com and obviously The Fight Guys YouTube channel. With me, the returning crew of
Steven Guareno, KO Artist Sports on YouTube, and bringing it to you live right now and anything else I can. So follow us all for live content for sure.
And Frederick Hawthorne with Barbershop Conversations.
Now, let's talk about the WBC convention that just happened in Miami earlier this week and just finished actually. A lot of good news coming out of there. Obviously, we have the ordered fight by the WBC for Errol Spence versus Tim Bradley Jr. And the winner of that fight gets Amir Khan. I still don't know how that's actually a prize, but, you know, Errol Spence, all of us are high on him. Timothy Bradley Jr., always a great fighter, always in a great fight. And I just don't see this fight happening now. I know Earl's doing the whole IBF thing with Kell Brook and everything. Yeah. So how did the WBC come up with this decision to get this fight going? I don't see the mathematics working out of the logistics and everything, but it's an interesting fight. Bradley versus Spence. At the end of the day, it's one of those fantasy fights that we all wanted to see.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, if it were to get made, it'd be awesome. I'd love to watch it. I'd love to cover it for sure. Did you guys get to talk to Spence while he was here?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a chance to talk to him, but he seemed like he was a little more, from the interviews I saw, was more kind of focused on the Kell Brook fight. Obviously, this was just ordered, so maybe he didn't know much about it. But I think it's better for Spence than it is for Bradley. I don't know. I mean, I guess who else would Bradley fight, right? I mean, he could rematch Jesse Vargas, I guess.
He could what?
Rematch Jesse Vargas, but that's what I'm saying. Like
that train that's a long time ago.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's good for both of them. I could see Tim Bradley being the guy.
Tim Bradley won 9 rounds.
Yeah, I totally agree. Mm-hmm. But I'm just trying to think, like, you know, Top Rank tends to keep top rank fighters fighting top rank fighters. So. So I mean, yeah, no, I love it on paper. Like I love to watch it. I love to watch it happen. I know it would be kind of billed as that like young lion versus like the old veteran thing, but I mean, even if whoever loses, I don't think loses much. I mean, I think they're both. I don't know, they're both high quality guys at the time.
It's not whoever loses, when Tim Bradley loses. With all due respect, and Errol Spence is, it's literally like fighting Russell Westbrook as a boxer. Like he will exert more than you. He will go further than you. You know, he's just. Yeah. Errol Spence is a monster, man.
Yeah. Errol Spence is the 140 Terrence Crawford. I'm 147 Terrence Crawford. Yeah. That's exactly who he is right now. That kid is amazing. Dude, come on. He did what Keith Thurman couldn't do. He knocked out Bundu.
And Bundu was a hard guy to knock out. Because Bundu got knocked down in the first and second round by Keith Thurman. And then
that was it.
10 rounds.
Yeah, I was like, I'm good. Yeah. I'm good, no more of that. And then he knocked out Chris Algieri.
No. Rolled him over. Like, it wasn't even... Yeah. It was like a storm coming through. Like, and you look back and the houses are gone, the kids are gone, the first row isn't there anymore. I mean, Chris Algieri was like, no fucking way. Yeah. This dude just steamrolled me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then he had the epic picture or something like that when he did something like Chris Algieri. That was a great shot. You know, but if I'm Timothy Bradley, I go and find Andre Berto real quick.
Yeah, really?
Sean Porter, real quick. Hell yeah! You're not about to propel this young guy on your behalf.
Right. Yeah.
And Timothy Bradley, he doesn't get credit for how great of a boxer he is.
Oh, he's amazing.
He's a technician in the ring.
He beat Juan Manuel Marquez.
I was there.
Yeah.
Knocked him down. Knocked him down in the late rounds.
In the 12th, I think.
No, he didn't knock him down. He rocked him in the 12th with the left hand. Considering, everybody says that Tim's not a heavy puncher. He rocked him. No,
I thought he put the glove down.
No, I didn't.
They didn't count?
No, they didn't count it.
Okay.
I remember it was bad though.
It was bad. It was a bad shot. Yep.
But I don't fight no Errol Spence. I mean, Timothy Bradley is a hell of a boxer, but doesn't have the power of a 147 guy, and he really hasn't been the same since Joel Diaz. I don't care what you say about Timothy Bradley, but the Joel Diaz beat Manny Pacquiao the first time. He beat him. This is
On paper, yeah.
On paper. Second fight, didn't get knocked out, went to decision, didn't get knocked down. He got knocked down 2 or 3 times by Manny Pacquiao.
In the third fight.
In the third fight. So Brandon Rios was a dead man walking that fight by his own admissions. So the jury is still out on whether Teddy Atlas is good for him as opposed to Joel Diaz. You know what I mean? Because if you look at it on paper, it's like, oh, Teddy Atlas, great sound bites, but in the ring, the results are still pending. You know what I mean?
That's a very good point. Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah, because you're right. Because Brandon himself said that. I mean, he was what 60 pounds overweight or something like that.
Yeah, that's what he said. He
said he just wasn't. And yeah, I guess I attributed a little more to Pacquiao, but I mean, I attributed Pacquiao's performance being the best against Bradley to Pacquiao. But
yeah,
I mean, you make a good point.
But you shouldn't be getting knocked down 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, the only difference was Atlas, and he did. He knocked him down a bunch of times, which he hadn't done before. So
because Timothy Bradley's strengths should be stronger now because Pacquiao was a little bit older. So when you see Timothy Bradley trailing, you know what I mean? He should be. I mean, as close to equal. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because of the age discrepancy. So Timothy Bradley, no way in hell he gets in the ring with. If he gets in the ring with Errol Spence, sheesh. I would press row.
Yeah. I just want Spence to get one of those, like Kell Brook, Bradley,
Thurman, Garcia, somebody,
because he is the real deal. He should be in the casual boxing fan's mind with those guys. And I know he got a lot of that fight against, was it Bundu was the one after the USA game?
Yep.
Yeah, and that got a lot of
4 million people.
6.6.
That was strategically planned.
Yeah, it was a good call too. Because I thought, but yeah, if you guys don't know who he is, he's a real deal, and I can't wait to see the kid just get a shot. I just want him to get a shot. I'd honestly prefer it to be against Kell Brook though, so I think it's a bigger name. I think he'll probably get. I think if he beats Kell Brook,
it's been a looming longer.
Right, and I think if he beats Kell Brook, it's a little more like I'm here now. You guys gotta, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because he beat Keith Thurman.
Right, you know what I mean? Like
I'm not Keith Thurman.
Sean
Porter. Yeah. So I think it's a little more like I don't need to call people anymore. Like I'm the people are calling out. You know what I mean? So I think if he beats Bradley, people might just kind of take that as, oh, Bradley just lost to Pacquiao. You know, even though he shouldn't, because Bradley is like you said.
Bradley's only lost to Pacquiao.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So. You know, it shouldn't be that way, but I think people might be like, oh, well, you know, Bradley's older, blah, blah. They might just attribute that more to Bradley than they should be giving the credit to Keith, to Spence. Yeah.
And he beat Provodnikov in his prime, so it's not, I'm not discrediting Timothy Bradley at all, but
Mauricio Herrera beat Provodnikov in his prime. All right, think about it that way. Think about what Mauricio Herrera is right now at the moment, you know?
Yeah, but I mean that fight was nuts though.
Yeah, that's a fight no one expected. Everybody thought Bradley was just gonna like run circles around him and everything. No, he came to brawl, and that was fight of the year that year.
But if that fight gets made, man, damn.
Yeah, we'll be there for sure.
100% I'll be there.
Yes.
That might be a step up though. That may not be a Vegas fight because Timothy Bradley don't sell tickets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's from California.
Yeah, he's from California. Errol Spence. You know.
Yeah.
That might be a California fight. So. That's definitely a step up. I don't think that's a Vegas fight.
What did Spence talk to you guys about?
Kell Brook and about people avoiding him. He basically said he's avoiding me. You know, like, come on, let's fight. He's making excuses. He had a faking. I'm paraphrasing what he says, or analyzing what he said, I should say. He had a fake injury. He got the 60 more days, but now it's time to fight. You know, put up or shut up, and that's where he's at.
I was blessed to actually be in the conversation with Ken Porter, Sean Porter, and Errol Spence talking about that fight.
Nice.
And how even they feel that he just doesn't want it. He doesn't want that fight.
Well, you can tell by his opponents as well.
Yeah, exactly. And they were like, and Spence is like, I have no problem traveling to the UK. I'll fight him over there. I have no issue with it, you know? Just
he did
let's keep going. Let's just get the fight going. He has no problem. So it goes to show to Earl's confidence on how he believes and what he believes that he is going to beat Kell Brook. It's just things need to get made. And again, we got until February 25th for it to get made, or
damn, really?
Or after that it goes to first bid.
Well,
that long?
We got a big one today because that's a whole nother story. But Triple G Monday goes to first bid. They don't agree.
Who? Triple G and Jacobs?
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Good. That needs to happen already.
that needs to happen for real. The Triple G needs. I'm sorry because. I'm sorry for Danny Jacobs on that one.
Really? You think
Yeah,
he just
yeah.
rolls through him?
I don't say he rolls through him. I think it's gonna be Triple G's probably hardest fight ever. But at the end of the day, the outcome's still gonna be the same. I don't think it's going 12.
You don't think he's going 12?
I say
that-
probably
that-
like
that,
8 rounds.
I
They
mean,
both got knockout streaks now.
I was gonna say since
12,
Jacob's like 8
23,
and 0,
something like that. Yeah,
and
something
8
like that.
knockouts since his
Is it
last
8?
loss, or 8 and 0. I know it's like 100% knockout ratio and wins since what was that guy's name?
Sorry for the P. What's his name?
P-Rock.
P-Rock. Yeah.
P-Rock. Yeah.
Which I'm sad that we didn't get to see much more of him, but I think using that fight as a
Scale.
as a scale. I mean, it's like Eastern European style. Obviously, he was a power puncher. I mean, obviously, Kid Chocolate. He beat the shit out of Kid Chocolate. Danny did, but
Caught him cold.
yeah, you know, it was the first round.
Caught him cold.
Oh, and congrats to Peter on the kid.
Like Sergio.
Oh, he got a baby?
Yeah, congrats to Peter and his wife having a new
Oh,
baby.
yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Today?
They had it on the
3 days
13th,
ago?
2 days ago, 3 days ago. So
Yeah,
congrats,
congratulations for
Peter
sure.
Quillen on that one.
But yeah, kind of using that as a guide. And I mean, like Sergio Mora dropped
Jacobs, that was, you know.
That was a flash for sure.
Yeah, that was
As
for
well.
sure a
And he
flash.
got fined. But I don't know, man. Just Triple G is there's a reason why everyone avoids him. And I mean, you know, kudos to Jan Jacobs for doing it. I mean, I know there was like an issue that he wanted another fight in between again, and WB is like, all right, that's enough. Like you're fighting him or you're giving him your belt, which is good because someone needs to fight him already.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope he gets paid for sure because.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a 75-25.
That's
He was
the
pushing
issue
for-
he has with
But
it.
if they
Yeah.
can't negotiate the fight, Al Heyman and Showtime will buy the fight.
Oh, yeah, they will.
And now what HBO gonna do with Triple G?
Exactly,
That's
because
the big dilemma.
his exclusive contract and everything.
Yeah.
That's kind of the same thing with Joshua and Klitschko right now. Joshua and Klitschko, they're being bidded on by HBO and Showtime, even though Joshua has the Showtime contract.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what is Showtime going to do there?
Because I don't think that's a pay-per-view fight. That's just a big.
They're going to make us pay for it, though. They are going to make us pay for Danny Jacobs versus.
Really?
Yes. I can guarantee you 1,000% that if Jacobs Golovkin gets made, that's going to be a pay-per-view fight. They're
Really?
going to make us pay for it. The good thing is this, at least, you know, Tom Loeffler understands and everything. He prices the pay-per-view accordingly. So it'll probably be $50, which is, you know, I say it's a relative good price and everything.
That's a basic, yeah.
Yeah, like most pay-per-views right now are 75 on HD and everything like that. So yeah, $50, I'm game for it. I'm cool with
I
it.
just give us a good undercard though.
Well, the last time they gave us Chocolatito versus Valoria, which was a good undercard.
Yeah.
Now it'll be like.
Now it'll probably be
Maybe they can have
Usyk.
Usyk, that'd be cool.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Bring Chocolatito back because according to them, they've already in the WBC convention, Cuellar versus Quadras versus Chocolatito.
Supposedly it was set,
There's a
right?
rematch
Something
set
like that.
for
Yeah,
like
yeah.
March or something. So
Oh really?
yeah, so like I said, there's a lot of
That'd be
things.
an
There's a lot of things that came out of that WBC convention.
What else came out of there?
Their fighter of the year or the fight of the year was
That's right,
Salido
Vargas.
versus Vargas according to
Yeah.
WBC. It's the WBC, that's why.
Oh,
Thurman
yeah.
Porter was WBA,
Yeah.
so that's why they couldn't really give it that. And was Santa Cruz versus Frampton WBC as well?
Yeah, Leo had a WBC.
Yeah.
yeah.
So they gave it to Francisco Vargas versus Orlando Salido. And
That's
everything.
fair. I mean, it's not a
I mean,
bad.
it's right there. Yeah, it's top.
It's top 2-3 this year. Yeah, so.
Yeah. Just depends on your pick, but I think that was a good one. Possibly the year we already talked about Jojo Diaz. I thought there was something else that kind of came out of there that I was surprised.
Not that I recall, just so that
The Muhammad Ali statue, I saw that.
That Muhammad Ali statue,
That was
the,
pretty dope.
the Floyd.
Yeah.
Didn't you put that up on your channel?
Yeah,
the
I
Floyd
did.
reaction to
Yeah,
the statue.
That
That
was
statue
pretty
was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wish I could see it. I know Floyd was like, I want to buy this something. You know what I mean? Like, put this somewhere in my house. You know.
As soon as you walk in, it's right there.
Yeah.
Floyd's been on. He's been heavy on.
Oh yeah. Hold on. We'll talk about that in a minute too. That's a nice little subject. Let's just wrap this up again. Just us,
Spence.
talking about Spence and what happened at the WBC convention that they ordered Spence versus Thurman. Spence versus Bradley, even though he's dealing with the IBF situation. According to the WBC, Quadras and Chocolatito is set for March. And the fights of the year, according to WBC, was Salido versus Vargas. Anything else you guys got to add about this WBC convention?
No.
Oh, that Osha was there?
I wish
I was there.
I wish it was here in Cali. I wish it was here.
You know where it's gonna be next year?
No.
Triple G's hometown.
Kazakhstan? Yeah, that's right. They're doing the
No
world
way.
one there. Yep.
Wow.
That's right. Loeffler said it a couple weeks back. That's right. I completely forgot about that. WBC convention. Come on, your offices are here in LA. What's up? Show us some damn love. Nancy, you need to talk to us.
All right.
All right. Fernando Pimentel for the Fight Guys and Behind the Gloves.
Steven from KO Artist Sports on YouTube.
And Frederick Hawthorne with Barbershop Conversations.
Saying we'll see you guys at the fights.